From the shadows of New York's Manhattan skyline to Arizona's Valley of the Sun resides a radio program the world over has been waiting for. Hosted by two men no one has ever heard of. It's a place where idiocracy runs free and rarely a point is made. Kieran.
Rom-coms are like fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
They're good? They're wonderful? They're sweet and salty and yummy?
No matter how many peanut butter and jelly sandwiches you eat, they taste the fucking same all the time.
Rocket.
I'm there! The engines, like the decibel levels were ridiculous, and I still managed to pass out.
Together, these men will bring you laughter at any cost, even if that means sacrificing their own egos or well-being.
By the way, there's a train masturbator in England.
You were wondering.
If anybody wanted to know that. The latest in masturbation news.
So put your brains on standby. Sit back and relax. The boys have returned.
Are you finally legal?
Yes, finally.
Meet me on my truck in 20 minutes. Nice.
Lunatic Radio starts now.
Right, let's start the fucking show, huh?
And hello. Welcome to the lunaticradio.com show, everybody. Yes, that intro right there is a year old.
Wait, what do you mean? It was good. It sounded new to me.
Yeah, it was buried in my my library of
the archives.
Media files. Yes. That was created by our voiceover guy, Jamie Lewis.
Oh, shit. That's cool.
When he voiced all the stuff for the radio show. And, yeah, so he put that together and sent it to me.
I like it.
Yeah, it was pretty good, right? And I found it. I was like, why didn't I ever play this? So, there you go. Welcome, everybody. lunaticradio.com show. Live number to call in. 718-697-690-9290. We've been off for a while, so now we're back.
So we're refreshed, and we're going to have a lot of energy and things to talk about?
A lot of energy.
Or just lies.
A lot of stuff going on. Oh, boys. Hello. Cool teacher, by the way. Her big day. If you've been listening to the program, I know we've been off for a little bit. But cool teacher had a little trouble with the old the titteroo, everybody. She's got some boobies. I'm going to try to explain this in the most
childish, amateurish,
immature way possible. So she's got titties and she's got this thing. We're going to knock the titty out of the ballpark. We're going to knock the problem out of the titty. And that's happening tomorrow. Thanks, courtesy of Sloan Kettering.
Right.
In New York City. And she's got that's her big day is tomorrow. So hopefully we wish her well. You know?
Yes.
She's gonna do great. She'll be fine. And
everything's gonna be okay.
And yeah, she'll be back to normal in no time, and she'll have here she is
just in time.
the person, cool teacher. Hello, welcome to the program.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Tomorrow's your big day.
Yes, it is.
That's when we knock the titty out, right? Knock the tumor out of the titty.
We need like a baseball bat, like hitting a ball sound here.
Like the only thing I have is like a punching sound, I think.
So we're gonna punch it out.
I wish I could play it, but I'm getting like all these ads. Here we go. There we go.
There we go. That works.
I feel like I'm going deaf. I can't hear anything.
You for sure are going deaf.
Yeah. So, how you feeling, cool teacher? You know, you got you got cancer. You got breast cancer. I hate being serious.
Yeah, I know. It's
so you have breast cancer, and
you do not. Trust me, with me, you do not have to be serious. I mean, it is a serious topic, but the way we've been getting through it around here is definitely through humor.
Right. Good.
Yeah. So you have breast cancer, and we're gonna knock the tumor out of the titty tomorrow, right? Knock it out of the ballpark,
Yep.
like Derek Jeter and his 3,000th hit at Yankee Stadium. You're a big Yankee fan. I figured you would like that analogy.
Absolutely.
Right. When
Very
he
good.
hit that home run, and it was his 3,000th hit, and Jay-Z's in the front row going,
Yeah.
Yay, yay.
Yeah, Jeets.
Yeah. Knock the tumor out of the titty. That's what we're going to do. So how you feeling?
That's what we're gonna do.
Are you nervous?
I'm just. You know what I am, but I'm calm for some reason. I think it's just been the build up to tomorrow, and I know tomorrow is the big day, and it'll be out of me. So like, I'm actually better than I thought it was gonna be.
Is the husband home with you tonight, or is he out?
Yep. Husband is here. Mom's here. We have to be in at 5:45 tomorrow morning.
So, so you got a full house over there in Queens. I would imagine no.
Well, I'm not in Queens anymore.
Oh.
I'll always be Queens, but I'm in Westchester.
We like to call it Bestchester.
My word, Westchester.
Yes.
So you're in Westchester. So you're not gonna have any like frisky, like one last.
Oh my God!
Out of the ballpark.
Karen can't keep it on the up and up once.
Not gonna let the husband just have one more, you know.
Well, he'll have plenty after Karen.
You know what? I heard
Unbelievable.
I heard a great phrase for women who get new boobs. Aftermarket titties. Aftermarket titties.
You trademarked that. There you go.
Know what I mean?
So, you know what I mean?
I figured you guys would appreciate this. I'm, unfortunately get this ridiculous disease, and I'm going in, and I'm actually going to be coming out smaller.
Oh, you're gonna have smaller boobies.
Yes. I thought the doctor was joking.
Oh, it's all right. They'll be, proportionate. I'm sure he's not gonna, one will both be the same size.
Right.
That would be fucked up if we gave you one giant boobie and one like A cup.
Cyclops tits.
Well, my husband was hoping for the 3 Total Recall ones.
Oh.
So.
Oh yeah, right. Nice.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yes.
Yeah. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So what's the plans? You getting up early, like 4 o'clock? You hitting the fucking Lincoln Tunnel?
Yeah.
You got to get in there. Maybe have a bagel. You can't eat anything, right?
No, I can't eat anything after midnight, and I can't.
You're like a
drink
gremlin.
Over 12 ounces of water past 2, I think.
Right. So and then you're gonna go in there. How long is the procedure?
Procedures 7 to 10 hours, probably 7.
Holy shit! Wow.
Yep.
That's a lot of work.
And then I go into recovery, and then nobody can stay over the first night, and then my family will be back on Friday, and then they'll be doing it in shifts, and then I hope to be out in 3 to 5 days.
God, that's a long time.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be knocked out,
longer.
right? You're gonna be in La La Land. They're gonna give you that nice medical fucking dosage of night juice.
Yes, I haven't slept since like 1975, so it'll be nice. But it's so funny because, I told my kids, I'm not going to be at school and whatever, and some kids asked, deeper questions, and if they asked, I told them. And one of my 8th grade boys was like, I told the class, and, everyone's like, oh my God, are you going to be okay? And I'm like, yeah, don't worry, I'll be back soon. And he's like, miss, he's like, people die under anesthesia. I'm like,
oh boy. That helps.
So much better.
Yeah, that's when you say.
I'm like, I appreciate it. But he did. But the funniest thing is he didn't say anesthesia. He goes, miss, a lot of people die under anesthesia. I'm like, whoa, I don't know who anesthesia is. But I'm like, well, I gotta watch my mouth.
I think I found her on RedTube.
I was going to throw it. Yeah. Yeah.
Anesthesia.
Anastasia is great on RedTube.
Yeah. I'm like, Anastasia, like the movie? I'm like, yeah, okay.
Right.
But yeah, everyone's been great, and I can't believe it's tomorrow already.
Yeah.
I mean, it's quick. I've only known a month and a half.
Well, you're gonna be a healthy person.
Wow.
Yeah.
You will. Now you're gonna come out bigger, better, stronger. Well, maybe not bigger, smaller.
Ouch, jeez.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna come out bigger, smaller, and better.
Right. Yeah, bigger and smaller and better. Better is the important word here.
Make sure your husband tells the
Exactly.
doctor to remember to put the nipples back on.
All right.
You know,
There, Dr. McCann.
Because some people are forgetful. I'm like that at work. I forget the minor detail. I'm all fucked. You know, it could happen
I'm
with.
going to flow, and I think they know what they're doing. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that they'll
Make
take
sure
care
they
of everything.
Make sure they have a checklist when they go into that operation.
Oh, like a whiteboard, and they'll just like check things off as they do it.
All right. What did we remove the tumor yet? Yes. Okay. Check.
Oh, we made her smaller, and it's still in there. Damn.
Damn it.
Where do we put the nipples?
Alexa, where do we put the nipple?
Fuck.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be quick, and you're gonna be back home, and we're gonna be like, well, that helped us for a couple shows, and that'll be that.
Yeah, you don't want having some like medical, like some intern guy like having a nipple in his pocket, like, hey, hold this. You don't want him like walking off to the cafeteria with your nipple in his pocket. You gotta remember to keep that stuff in the surgical room. You know, I don't know the medical terms for the places, but you know what I mean. Where the shit's happening. You got to keep all your body
I'll
parts.
ask that tomorrow morning. I'll be like, are the nipples around? Are they secure?
Yeah. Put it in your pocketbook and make sure, take them home.
Make sure when you wake up from your night juice, make sure just give a little feel down there. Go, all right, I got everything. Right? I got everything. Hey.
Well, to be honest, I'm not going to be able to feel much. They said I'm going to be numb.
Ooh. All right. Well, there you go. Yeah,
like your whole body's going to feel numb?
Ooh.
Just the top portion.
Oh, okay.
My lower half of my body's felt numb for 10 years. No movement down there, Rock.
Right.
Yeah.
You should probably see a doctor about that.
No. You know what I was doing this weekend? Watching videos on Rogaine. That's where I'm at in life. Cool teacher.
Instead of like looking at these stupid videos, you should be out and about and socializing.
I do socialize. I socialize with
your dick.
Yes. Yes.
It's like, how are you doing tonight?
And
well, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Well, that's a hearty handshake. Oh, and he just gets.
Oh my.
So cool teacher, everybody, is gonna get all healthy tomorrow.
That's right. Cool teacher 2.0.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
Yeah, new and improved.
Coming soon, exactly.
Aftermarket titties coming your way.
Cooler teacher coming soon.
That's so funny.
No, I love that.
I'm totally going to use it. Well, I've been using. I mean, I know cancer is not funny to joke about, but you have to have a sense of humor. So, like, ever since I was diagnosed, like, if I asked my husband to do something, I'm like, "You're really not going to do it? Your wife has cancer." Like, really?
Nice.
Right.
He goes, He's like, "How long are you going to use that?" I'm like, "Well, once Thursday comes, I can't use it." I go, but I can. Then I could say, "But I'm a survivor." Like,
yes.
Do that for me.
Like your husband.
He's like, "Oh boy." He's like, "When's the surgery?" He's like, "I'll pick you up in a couple of days."
Yeah, right. Exactly.
But no, I have a great family. My husband's been absolutely amazing.
Nice. That's good. That's important. That's vital.
Now
it totally is, and I think that's why I'm so calm tonight, because the build up and the just being anxious. It's like it's tomorrow. It's like I want it to happen. Not like I don't want tomorrow to come. So I'm just like anxious to just get in there and just start recovering, because that's what
absolutely. I'll
be cancer free, and even the words coming out of my mouth, it still seems surreal. Like it still doesn't feel like it's happening to me, but it's just very strange. But that's why I was so happy. Like, I wasn't happy that you guys weren't on the other night, but I'm like, oh my God, you guys are on Wednesday night. I'm like, yes. I'm like, I need my boys before my surgery.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I'm just curious. Is there, we don't have to get too in deep about it, but is there a history in your family of it?
I have to watch my podcast. I tried to get her to listen, and she's like, "I'm not watching a podcast." She's like, "I don't even know what it is."
What's a podcast? Yeah, most of our listeners don't know what it is.
It's funny.
Cool teacher. Like, is there a history in your family of it?
We found out my great aunt and my dad's sister had a scare 2 years ago. But other than that, no. So,
yeah.
But at least this will allow my sister to get tested early, since we're 5 years apart.
Right.
So, at least some good can come out of all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I'm happy for you.
Now we're done with the breast cancer portion of the show.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Enough about you.
God, it's all about me. My husband is.
That's right.
Yes, everybody's noticing that we're live right now. Actually,
Yeah, look at that. We're live.
people on Twitter.
I know, it's shocking.
Like, wow, you guys are back on the air? Like, meaning I thought the show was done.
Yeah, like forever. Like, they're like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Why are you torturing yourself?
Some dude just tweeted at me, like, D. Carl just tweeted, he goes, what year is it? I was like, no,
I know who that is. You know what? Oh, that's my. Is that Seventh Woman? Yeah, D. Carl. Yeah, that's my good friend from the island. Yeah, she was around in the. Or yeah, she must be like. Yeah, it must be like Bizarro World, like it was in a time warp.
Yeah. No, we're doing the show. I thought we were here, Rock. I thought we were gangbusters. I thought we were like Howard Stern out there. Everybody knew about us.
No, we're just dickheads.
I was waiting for people to put up billboards about the show and stuff.
Billboards.
I was waiting for E! News to do stories on us and stuff. I thought we were the hot commodity in broadcasting.
That's right. Well, yeah. Well, I tell you, we're a bit of a commodity. Just found out. If you want some breaking news, real quick, Kieran.
Yeah, breaking news.
This just came in 7 minutes ago. For you fans of the Boomer and Carton show, Craig Carton officially resigns from the Fan.
Oh, really? That just came in?
Just came in 7 minutes ago. Daily News is reporting.
I that was a weird story. I listened to that Boomer and Carton in the morning out here in Arizona because it makes me feel more of like, because I miss New York a little bit living out here in Arizona, and I love hearing the traffic reports. So I listen to Boomer and Carton because they do traffic reports and they talk about sports and the Giants and the Jets and all that stuff. And but yeah, I was just like, wow. You got, like, I woke up one morning and freaking Boomer's just like, yeah, Craig got arrested. And I was like, what?
What? Right.
Like, when? Like, and he
like, what do you possibly, and keep in mind, for those who don't know, like, Boomer Carton is a sports show, but it's like a huge sports show here in New York. It is a great gig, to say the least. I mean, like, and then to hear that this guy got arrested is like, what were you possibly doing? I mean, you were living the life. He's got a family. He's got, like, what, 3 kids or something like that? Like, he had, like, you know, a really nice life.
Yeah, he had a great life. He had it's one of the best gigs in radio. The work for WFAN in New York, which is the first sports station ever in the United States. It's the first one. Wow. And you're in the morning, and you're on the morning show. A great spot. Cushiest freaking radio gig ever.
You're with like Boomer Esiason, a former football player loved by millions. It's a great gig.
It's a beautiful goddamn complex where the studio, it's on the Hudson Street in Manhattan. Oh. I went up there to go watch
Stalk.
Al Dukes produces a show. He invited me up there to watch like the guys behind the scenes, what they do to produce the show. So I went up there and I was like, this place is awesome. I mean, when you like that studio that they're in, it's all covered in the background, but it used to be all just straight windows. You could see out into the Manhattan and all that stuff. It was just a beautiful, just a great gig, man. You're making bucks. You're going to games. You're talking sports. You're hanging out with celebrities.
You're making a great living talking about sports. I mean, enough said.
And it's like Boomer goes, well, he got arrested by the FBI.
What?
Like Johnny Utah arrested him.
Like crazy. I mean, he has a serious, with a capital S, gambling problem.
Yeah, apparently. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck is right?
I mean, it's funny because he would always talk about, not always, but, people would bring up gambling scenarios, like the odds on things, and he was like in it. Like you would listen to him and it's like, this guy is very knowledgeable. But you just figured, maybe just with sports, maybe occasionally he used to gamble or whatever. But no, we're talking millions of dollars in debt and gambling issues.
Gambling's a big part of fucking sports. I mean, obviously look at ESPN with the FanDuel crap. I mean, I know it's not like gambling, but it's sort of is.
There's money involved. It technically is gambling.
You can win money. Cool teacher, you still there, by the way?
Yes, I'm still here.
All right, just hang on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're doing a little sports talk. We went from the tumor and the titty to a little sports talk gossip going on.
Isn't that how it always goes?
That's right, Tangent City.
Tangent City. Yeah, but it was amazing to hear that, like the FBI. You're a radio host. You got arrested by the FBI. You're like, for what? Right. Yeah, it turns out he was doing like this you know, well, he's accused of having like this kind of pseudo like Ponzi scheme type thing going on.
Yeah, authorities said Carton falsely told investors that he and others could score big profits by selling large blocks of tickets to acts including Katy Perry, Adele, Justin Bieber, and Barbara Streisand.
Bobs, yeah.
He remains free on bail, on $500,000 bail.
On, yeah.
Dude.
Like so does that mean he signed over paid $500,000
to not sit in jail? Yep.
Oh, I thought it was like maybe like a payment plan. I was like, man, he's got some cheddar.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing. I'm gonna keep saying like he had an amazing gig. Like
I read reports that like I was like, man, I was like, how much? I was like, you know, he's accused of like swindling these guys out of like $5.6 million or something like that, right? These investors. And then I was like, how much does Carton make?
Yeah.
So like looking that up, and every article I saw, it said it was like $250,000, $250,000. And I was like, wow, that's really not that much. I thought it was more.
Yeah, I figured it would have been more.
I thought he'd make like at least $1.5 million or $3 million or something like that. I actually thought he'd make that much.
Yeah.
Just a giant show. And it's, well, maybe that's just the radio side. Maybe like the simulcast of the
then there's that. He has his book. I'm sure he made some money off his book.
I'm sure he's got some scuttle, He does the Spike stuff.
Yeah.
Spike TV stuff. So I don't know. But man, like it's just like, man, you just want to like I met the guy once. He seemed really nice. And he seems really cool on the radio.
Yeah.
And it's just like, man, you had it, man. You had it.
I mean, it's gambling. It's not like it's a, bad thing. It's just, I guess technically what he was doing was bad.
He worked all of his
trying to make money.
Life. He went to Syracuse. He started on like a shitty radio station in New York, and then he had to go out to Denver, and then Philly, and like Cleveland or something. He worked his way all the way up to the pinnacle of radio. And it's sports talk. He even worked at WNEW with the sports guys.
Guys.
A shitty show that came and went. You get to the pinnacle, WFAN, in the #1 market in America, New York City. You're there doing mornings. You're on TV around the country. Your radio show's on TV around the country every day. You're getting paid bucks. You're going to games. You're flying out to the Super Bowl every January. It broadcasts from there, and you're fucking gambling. You just can't stop.
It's a drug, man. It's a drug.
It sucks, man. Addiction to anything fucking blows. It blows, and I feel terrible for
his family. Like,
on one side, he's like, "Wow, this guy's a scumbag." Like, no one even I haven't even heard anybody be like, he's a scumbag," because he's like ripping these people off, but. Just because those people are rich already, little like firms with hedge funds and all this crap. So I guess you don't really feel sorry for people who have money who get ripped off, but I kind of feel bad for them. They're getting they lost some scuttle. But I don't know. It fucking sucks. That's crazy. That was a crazy fucking story. I don't know if it was a big deal for a lot of people around the country, but certainly if you're a fan of radio, you're like, holy shit, dude. Guy got arrested by the FBI. That's not like Tommy the fucking cop down the street. This is the fucking FBI.
Yeah.
Joke. He's not going to do prison time, no. He'll be fine.
No, but I'm sure he's going to be, he guess he had to quit the job because it's going to be taking up a lot of his time.
So what did that just
he's probably going to have to owe a lot of money. That's probably what it's going to be.
Yeah. Monster's fine. Probably. No time, though. Do you think no time?
I don't know. I honestly have no idea, like, the ramifications of what that is, but I feel bad for his family, man. Like,
I know. You're a radio guy. I know you're living in Manhattan. He's got 4 kids and a wife. You know how much money he needs to earn just to keep them in their apartment, living his life? God damn, it's a boatload of cash.
And again, we're not talking about like the, NYPD or this is the fucking FBI. Like this is big time, real deal, bad shit. And
federal pound me in the ass prison.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what he's looking at. He's not looking at fucking.
Yeah, he's not going to Rikers. Not that Rikers would be good, but yeah, it's federal pound me in the ass prison.
Pound me in the ass prison. God, what do you think? Like, imagine Rock.
You're just leaving Cool Teacher on the phone, by the way. You're just gonna leave her there.
Got any opinion about this Cool Teacher? Do you listen to WFAN in New York? You're a New York girl.
No, I really don't.
All right.
I'm not I'm baseball and hockey. Sorry. Can't really weigh in on this. I mean, it does suck, but I mean, yeah, it's not the FBI. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
There it is. There's a Cool Teacher's. FBI is a big deal.
Yeah.
There's my
Back to you, Stu.
McCann News.
That's
That's
right.
Can you imagine? I get up early in the morning. I can't imagine like getting up at 5 and like scratching my eyes off and just getting my coffee in me, walking out my door, and then there's a fucking FBI agent.
Yeah.
Going, hey, dude, you're under arrest. I'm like, well, what, dude? It's 5:15. Relax.
Yeah.
Let's do this right now.
Is your name Karen McCann? Yes. Can you put your hands behind your back, please? What?
Like, this day's gonna.
Can I get a fucking bagel first?
Yeah. Can I get my coffee?
This
Fuck.
day's gonna suck.
This day's.
This day's gonna suck.
Damn, this day's gonna suck.
Yeah, no, but that's how he got arrested. Like, he was on his way to WFAN in the morning to go do the show, and he got arrested on his way. Like, I guess he left his apartment building, and they just fucking, they popped him. Fuck.
Yeah.
Sucks, man.
Jeez.
So.
Yeah. So he officially resigned from WFAN. There you go.
Yeah. So now Boomer's on his own. I wonder what they're gonna do. That really they had it. Like, it was just a question of when they felt like retiring was pretty much the only question between them. But now what are they gonna do with the show? I think Boomer should do it with Phil, because I love them together. They do so much together. They're good friends, and they're
Phil Simms of the New York Giants.
Phil Simms, yeah, and they bicker so much. Like they have good chemistry, I feel like. But
Former #1 CBS analyst with that goober Jim Nance.
he got taken over. Tony Romo took over Phil Simms' spot.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance. I hate Jim Nance. Oh, yeah, Tony Homa. I heard he did a good job hosting the fucking goddamn game.
He did?
Yeah, I heard.
Is that true?
People are saying he did a great job. He was like, this is the critique of Tony Homo. He would watch the game with Jim Nance up in the booth while Jim's masturbating to fucking Tom Brady. And they're not even watching the Patriots. They're just sitting there looking at pictures of Tom Brady just jerking off. That's what Jim Nance is doing. That's what I think he does.
Weird color commentary.
He does that, and then he goes to take shits at Augusta National all over the
Right.
That's what he does. Jim Nance, fucking goober. I swear to God, if that guy's not all right, I'm not even gonna go any further.
Let's not go there. Let's just stop.
I get sued by CBS.
Poor Jim Nance.
And I got no money, so
Yeah. Joke's on you.
Yeah. So the critique of Romer, what he was doing, and apparently the audience loved it, was that when the two teams would set up to run a play, he would call the play before it's even run. He's like, this is a run to the left. And they would run it to the left.
Wow.
By the formation he would know what they're going to do. Like, this is going to be a slanted blah, blah, blah. This is going to be a deep route. This is going to be an out route. Like, he was doing that the whole fucking game. And people,
if he was that good with the plays, how come he could never get past the first round in the playoffs?
It's all about the ability, Rock. The shoulder, the elbow, the muscle tone, the eyes, the
eyes.
Ability to run away from black guys. He's not good at it. He's not.
Yeah. So I guess he had a better day than that Latin American sideline reporter on ESPN. You heard about him?
Who is that guy? Yeah, the Dib guy, right? Dip or Dib? What's his name?
Something like that. Yeah, and he just was fumbling and stumbling and just saying all random stuff. And 9/11, he brought in an 9/11 reference. And
what was he saying? Like,
no one knows. That's the problem.
I gotta find it. What was his name? Sergio Dib or Gibb?
Yeah, I think Gibb. Gibb sounds right, but I could be totally wrong. Samsonite. I was way off.
Sergio Gibb. Gibb? No, it's Dip, isn't it? Sergio
Dip. Sergio Dip. DIPP. Yeah, Sergio Dip says he meant no disrespect after Monday Night Football debut. Gains internet fame. It was just weird, like, you know, his English, like, he did speak English, but it was a heavy accent, and people were just not expecting this, and then he just went on this, like, weird rant.
Excuse me, I was just on camera picking my nose. I just realized.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
As I'm on the radio. But all right, Sergio Dip, he was on the sideline for it looks like the Denver, whoever, Charger game. Okay, there we go. And I believe this is the clip of Sergio Dip.
Here's Sergio Dip. Beth, Coach, it's a pleasure to be with you guys here on the field from up close, just watching Coach Vance Joseph from here. You watch him now on the screen. His diversity in his background is helping him a lot tonight. Quarterback at Colorado, defensive back in the NFL, and here he is on his life this night making his head coaching debut.
Oh, man.
What was that?
He just shit the bed, Rock. He shit the bed.
He reminded me of that news reporter that like kind of blacked out, that Bertations lady.
Yeah. Like the boom goes the dynamite guy.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh my God.
What was that? Like, here it is. Here's your big moment. ESPN said, "You are the next sideline reporter. We think you are the future. We love what you got. We love your chops. Go out there, kid." They send it to him, and he just saying words poorly.
You know, English is his second language, but man.
No, come on, man. You still got to represent. Like, you got a job to do.
Yeah. He just got nervous. You know, he was you can see it in the shot on ESPN. Yeah. I mean, he's up there in his new suit. You know, he's on the big stage. This is the Monday Night Football. You know, he's gonna knock it out of the ballpark. He's gonna give an inspirational speech about diversity, and he's a diverse guy, and 2 languages, and blah blah. Sergio Dip. It should be Sergio Dope.
Oh,
Sergio Dope.
Poor guy.
Just shit the bed, and that's gonna be the rest of his life. Every fucking Thanksgiving he goes to, he's gonna have to his mom's gonna play that.
Yeah.
They're just gonna sit back and listen to the fucking stylings of Sergio Dope.
My issue isn't so much, you know, him just like blowing it. It's that he went through the system to that point that they're like, yes, you are the guy. You are ready to roll.
You are a lyric. Yeah, you're a lyricist. Everybody.
Yeah. Like, we love what you got, kid. And like it like the system is pretty structured that like you gotta earn it. You know, you just don't show up one day at ESPN and be like, hey, I want to do this. You know, it's
have the gift for a gab.
Yeah, exactly. Somehow he kind of fell through the cracks.
The ability to speak and motivate people, you know, within a time frame, get across a point or a statement concisely. Is that the right word? I don't even know.
Can you play it again?
I'm Sergio Dip. I'm the Sergio Dip of internet radio. Holy shit. Yeah, let me see if I can play it.
Because there was like so much and yet nothing all at the same time in that little video.
It's like our whole entire radio career, right?
Pretty much.
Wrapped up in 32.
I could relate to this video.
This 32 seconds is the equivalent to our 15 years on the fucking radio. Our 17.
You want a clip notes of the show?
Yeah.
Listen to this clip.
What is your show about? I don't know. Here it is, 32 seconds of.
Have you heard of this Sergio Dip guy? Well, you get it.
When you listen to 15 years of our show, this is how you're going to feel. What was that? Like, your reaction is going to be, what is that? What was that? Oh, my God. They shit the bed. 17 years of shitting the bed.
17 years of Sergio dipping.
You know we've hit the bed because Rock and I are sitting here talking to ourselves 17 years later. No one's listening.
Yeah.
Cool teacher's on the phone.
I'm listening.
I know. She's as bad as us.
I'm still here.
I refuse to hang up on her because I don't want to lose our entire listenership.
You guys are gonna have to bring the show on the road and do it at Sloan.
That's right. Yeah, we'll do it right in your room.
Broadcast from my room.
We'll do a remote.
That'll be a nice little remote gig right there.
Yeah, talk to some nurses.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, oh,
Have a
jeez.
secret room.
Karen, always got to go there.
Hey, nurse, I got 2 lumps in my pants. Need them checked.
With 2? Why would it be just 1?
I got 2 balls.
Oh,
They're gonna check the lumps. They'll find the the thing I want them to check.
got it. I understand. I see what you're doing. That was clever, Kieran.
Right. I got a manscape. I haven't done that in a long time.
All right.
And when you're 41, you live alone.
Wow.
You let that shit.
Speaking of
Just-
tangents,
Yeah, really. The tangents are off the chain. Kieran's got to, because we were off for a while, so he's got to make up on tangents.
boobs to sports to nurses to manscaping.
I wish Sergio Dip just did that right in his 32-second clip right here. Just, I diverse. I got a manscape. Hold on a second. All right, here's Sergio Dip from ESPN Monday Night Football debut last night. Or this week. I don't know.
Line for the Chargers, and here's Sergio Dip. Beth, Coach, it's a pleasure to be with you guys here on the field.
Wait, first he said, "Coach, it's a pleasure to be." Oh, right, because it was
up
Rex
there?
Ryan in the booth, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, which, by the way, hello, Rex Ryan.
Okay, my bad, Sergio. You did make sense right there.
He kind of has like a Christopher Walken issue where he kind of like doesn't, he gets rid of the punctuation or he puts it in like weird places because like his sentence structure was so weird. Like the even way he started that whole sentence and how he kind of broke it up. He didn't know where to properly pause, if you will. What's going on?
No, I'm just reading somebody in Iowa trying to type something relevant and it's not working. All right, here's more. Here's Sergio Dip, everybody.
The Chargers, and here's Sergio Dip. Beth, Coach, it's a pleasure to be with you guys here on the field from up close, just watching Coach Vance Joseph from here. You're watching now on the screen.
My favorite part is that he goes, Coach Vance Joseph from here, like from where? Sir?
Right. He's not putting the commas in the right place.
Right, and then I guess he's doing the stand up, and then they cut away from him to Coach Joseph on the sideline, and then he's looking at the monitor, I guess, in front of him that's on the field, and he goes, "You see him there, right on the screen."
Right.
Oh my God!
Holy cow!
We don't know because it says you see the shot of Coach Joseph, and you see it says Vance Joseph, head coach of the Broncos. We know, Sergio.
The big yellow one's the sun.
No, I know.
We get it, Sergio. We understand what's happening. Thanks for the X's and O's.
I want Sergio Dip covering hurricane stuff. That's what I want. I want him out there in the water and the driving fucking 85-mile-an-hour wind gust and just talking like that.
Thank you, news people. I am here in Irma. Water is high. You see water. Yes?
Water,
to you, we go back.
Water is wet. Wind blows.
Thank you very much for time. To you, we go back.
Back to you, Stu.
I love this guy.
By the way, happy birthday to Virgin Zach.
Virgin Zach's birthday? Oh, happy birthday.
On Saturday. There you go. He's in the chat room. Yeah, Sergio Dip is the best. All right, here's more Sergio Dip.
Diversity in his background is helping him a lot tonight. Quarterback at Colorado, defensive back in the NFL, and here he is. The time of his life.
Here he is, time of his life.
Oh my God. He's having the time of his life.
Here he is, having the time of his life.
Like in his head, you could
that was a boom goes the dynamite. You're right.
The boom goes the yeah. You can tell in Sergio's head that he's been working on this 32-second just this hit right here on TV. This 32-second hit on TV.
Yep.
Been working on that for
in the mirror.
Yeah, weeks in his head.
Yep.
He's probably in the mirror in his apartment at He's got the fucking ESPN mic flat.
Hi, I'm Sergio Dip. Like he's all.
Hi, I'm Sergio Dip. Coach Vance Joseph. He's a diverse man. Colorado quarterback, running back here. He worked at a fucking Denny's.
Oh, he was feeling it. He was like he was pumping himself. He was getting ready.
It was gonna be like a fucking Martin Luther King speech.
Yeah.
Dream. You know, and he was gonna do that 32-second hit on the sideline and send it back to Rex Ryan, and he's gonna shit himself in excitement from Sergio Dip's motivational 32-second speech from the sideline.
He could have just been excited. He doesn't have to shit himself.
That's what it felt like in Sergio's head before he went to the field on Monday night in Denver.
And none of that happened.
Yeah. And he got on the field, and you could tell he's got his suit on. He's got the ESPN cameras following him. He's getting all nervous, and he knows that, like, in the first quarter, they're going to cut to him on the sideline, and he's sweating it out. He's like, oh, man, that big fucking 30-second hit's coming. English is my second language. English is my second language.
Yeah, right.
English is my second language. He's thinking of that.
Wait, where am I? Is this where am I? Am I in Colorado or is this where am I? Is this California or Colorado?
What's the difference between Denver and Cincinnati? I don't know. But he's sitting there on the fucking field. He's sweating it out because it's Monday Night Football.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm big shot. The
air's a little bit thinner up there. Now he's questioning if he's like, oh no, my breathing's getting heavy.
Right, and what do I see? Oh, it's like, all right. So there's like 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left in the first half. That's when they cut to him.
Yeah.
And so he's waiting 10 minutes into the first quarter on the sideline going, oh boy. He sees the kickoff. He sees the roar of the crowd, and he's probably getting nervous. He's like, oh, fuck, that speech I had in my head. How the fuck am I supposed to do that speech with this crowd roaring in my ear? And I'm on the sideline talking to a camera. I can't even hear myself speak because this crowd's so goddamn loud. It's a little different from doing
some local Puerto Rican soccer club game where there's like 18 people in the stands.
A little different.
He's got like 60,000 people around him.
And
yowza.
He's like, but you know what? Fuck it. You know what Sergio didn't do?
Uh-oh. Anything right?
Before they cut to him, he didn't say the words fuck it in his head. Because that clears your mind. Anytime you got to do something nervous, I'm telling you, Rock.
Kieran's School of Radio Broadcasting.
Yeah.
Isn't it the School of Rock?
No, it's School of Broadcasting.
Oh, I get it.
Oh,
it's me.
Rock.
School of Rock.
Thank you, Rock.
So he's out there. He's out there for 10 minutes on the sideline, Denver sideline, sweating it out, sweating that speech out. And then they cut to him and go, hey, Sergio, down to you.
For the Chargers, and here's Sergio Dip. Beth, Coach, it's a pleasure to be with you guys here on the field from up close, just watching Coach Vance Joseph.
He wanted to say, I'm just watching the game. And he's like, why would I say that?
Fucking guy.
Chris Breakfield in the chat room. Sergio, right before his hit. Don't screw it up. Don't screw it up. When he's up, a football is brown.
The big yellow one is the sun.
It's so bad. He really, I tell you, he was about to say, I'm just watching the game. And he realized that would be so dumb. And he was just trying to backpedal and fix it. Oh, in an awful way. He was his car veered off the road right from the beginning. My
name is Sergio Dip. I am here standing on my own 2 feet. Looking at human beings on sideline.
He was literally, he was like stretching since the first word, just trying to find things to say.
Ving Rhames.
Ving Rhames.
No, Sergio, it's not Ving Rhames. Take me home, mama. Here's what he should have said. Back to you. Yeah, he became a internet superstar. Apparently.
Yeah, to the point he went along with it.
Oh, is there another one? Is there something?
No. He posted some little video explaining himself and how excited he was, and And then he posted, like, in a funny way, was he took a screen cap of a Google search and he typed what it's like to be famous or something like that. And so, you know, he played it up. It was cool. Like, listen, you know, we're busting on his chops, but, you know, at the end, it's like, you know, he didn't do anything bad. It's just, man, he just tanked.
I see an article here about Sergio Dip's awkward explanation from his hotel room. This is where he should be comfortable. He shouldn't fuck up in this one. He's filming himself alone in his hotel room.
Right. Oh, by the way, JJ in the chat room is going to take your advice and just do fuck it and talk to a girl at the gym. So
no, I wish I could listen to my own advice. Christ,
man, just fuck it.
I'm telling you, cool teacher. I know you're still on the phone because I can hear you snorting every once in a while. These chicks at the gym, man, I swear to God.
What about them?
They make you want to just fucking please.
Careful.
Yeah.
Careful, Kieran.
Maricon, you know? Maricon. I don't even know what that means.
Why did you talk to them?
Right.
Oh, I don't. Well, hold on. Let me play Sergio Dip.
All right. Sorry.
All right, here's Sergio Dip. His explanation about why he screwed up on the field, I guess. Let's play this.
It's been a couple of hours now trying to digest what just
He sounds completely different already.
29-year-old Mexican guy. Like,
all right, never mind.
it's 9/11.
What are you saying?
No, it's like he sounds different already, and then he kind of fumbled. I was like, nope, he's the same as he was on the field.
Right. What?
I'm a 29-year-old Mexican guy. Like, he really does summarize this show. He really is the show.
I am a 29 Mexican dope. Okay. There we go.
His thesaurus is 1 page.
Right. He's got my vocabulary. 12 deep.
29-year-old Mexican guy like me. It's 9/11. I'm in Denver, Colorado. And this is the NFL. Monday Night Football.
He's staying at the NFL? Where is he staying? I don't get what is he talking.
Now he's just stating facts.
He does a lot of like jumping. Like he misses a lot of stuff. Like, you know, when you tell a story, you got to have
points. He misses points.
You got a little
information,
background to your statement. You know, your next plot in the story. Yeah.
Sure. I am Job.
I am Job. ESPN.
Oh shit! Wait, hold on. Yeah, we'll go right back to this. But shout out John in the race car. Johnny in the chat room. He's alive and well. He survived the hurricane.
Oh yeah. Race car Johnny should call in with his hurricane recap or Irma.
Oh yeah, we need those. Wow, remember we used to do those.
I want to shout out Race Car Johnny because he had to board up his house there in Miami or in the Miami area, I think. And he put, he put plywood all over his windows, and on his, I believe his kitchen window, like where the sliding glass door is, he put the hashtag Lunatic Radio, hashtag Irma, hashtag Lunatic Radio on his house. Nice. He wrote that on the plywood.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
I guess he figured, nothing's happened with the show, so if he writes it on his house, nothing will happen to his house.
Right. Yeah, I think that's what he was thinking. Here is more Sergio Dip. By the way, he's wearing a suit, but I feel like you can just see him from the chest up. I feel like he's probably in his boxers. Why is he wearing a suit alone in his fucking hotel?
Was that the suit he wore on the field? Maybe he's going to sleep in it.
Oh, right. That's right.
I'm in Denver, Colorado. And this is the NFL. A Monday Night Football game between the Broncos and the Chargers. The biggest stage possible. I was studying my elementary school.
It's so dramatic.
2001.
Oh, what the fuck is he talking about?
Calexico, California.
What?
Wait, what?
What the fuck did he just say? I'm so confused.
He's talking about it when he was in elementary school on 9/11.
But where the hell is Mexico, California? Is that what he just said?
Yeah, that's what I thought he said. Is there really a Mexico, California?
I'm fucking so confused.
I know there's a Mexicali, but I don't know of a Mexico.
Before I go on a 20-minute rant about this guy's fucking geography skills.
I would love for him to do GPS Like to be the voice in GPS? In 1 mile, turn
Everybody would constantly miss turns.
tomorrow.
Speaking. Yeah.
In 300 feet, bear to the tomorrow.
You know what?
place.
This is 2 minutes. We're gonna be fucking taken on a fucking journey with this speech.
There's no Mexico, California.
There's no Mexico, California. I've never heard of that in my 41 years. Not Mexico, California. It's called Baja, California. I don't know what this guy meant. He doesn't know what he's fucking. All right.
September 11, 2001. In Calexico.
Oh, okay, I get it. He was he's jumping back. He's doing a whole 9/11 thing. Like he's remembering where he was on 9/11. Okay, that's what he's doing.
Okay.
He was in elementary school in Mexico, California. Or maybe he was in Mexico and California. Does that mean he was like jumping the wall?
This is like his verbal interpretation of the movie Memento.
Was he in,
kind of like trying to like flash back but flash forward? Like, where are we?
Did he go
What's happening?
Maybe he went to school in Tijuana. And he was like, I don't know. I have no fucking
I don't know.
How does this guy get a broadcast?
Kieran, yeah, really. I mean,
I'm sitting
you
here,
get passed over, and this guy's on the field at a football game.
I'm sitting here fucking talking to myself.
Hey, I'm here.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Rock.
California. Born in Mexicali, California.
Mexicali, that's it. Yeah, Mexicali. I was right. I thought he said Mexico, but yeah, Mexicali.
I'm from
That's
the
a
East Coast. I don't know shit about this Shinola crap. What is this? What's Mexicali? What is that?
Mexicali is you don't know Mexicali? It's like it's on the southern border of California. So there's Calexico on the other side, and then there's Mexicali in California.
That's a place. Okay, that makes
sense.
sense.
It's a city.
Okay. All right.
But growing up in the American environment as a minority. A minority like head coaches Vance Joseph and Anthony Lynn. So what I wanted to do was to show some respect, making my debut as a minority on America.
Wait, no, you're 29 years old. You didn't make your debut as a minority. You've been doing it for 29 years. No?
Being an announcer?
No, I mean, oh, is that what he's talking about?
Yeah.
See, I'm taking his words for like literal.
You're trying to pay attention. That's what you're doing.
He didn't get like called up to the minority team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like team minority. Like I don't know. I don't know his meaning. Like I could never have a conversation with this fucking guy.
On national TV, the biggest stage out there.
Yeah, and you shit the bed
on the most heartfelt day in this great country made up by immigrants. And on some people's perspective, it all went wrong. But I truly meant no disrespect, because all I wanted to do was to show some love to these two historical head coaches. Hopefully, I'll have another chance. And be sure I'll make the most out of it.
What a, like, he's got, that's like his jerking off voice.
Yeah.
It's a weird, like, it was all, he's a weird dude.
It was a little too serious for the circumstances.
Cool teacher, I'm about to hang up on you because you're echoing in my ear.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, we'll talk to you later.
Bye. Good luck.
Give us a call. Send us a text. Let us know.
Thank you.
Okay.
Will
Best
do.
luck. Godspeed. All that good stuff. Hello. All right. See you later.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good luck.
Bye.
Bye. There she goes. She was online. She was on the fucking phone for 50 minutes.
Why not? Well, you know what? She can do whatever she wants. She's gonna have a very busy day tomorrow.
Big day tomorrow. Yeah. Who the fuck hired this guy?
That's what I'm saying, Kieran. That's what I was saying from the beginning. How did this guy get like I don't mind like if he develops or whatever, fine. Everyone has a fair chance, and I'm sure he's pretty good. But man, like he kind of flopped.
Oh my god, I don't. Yeah, like I don't get it. Like he's not comfortable in front of a camera. Why would you even give him a shot? Like that's the first thing, right? You gotta be comfortable in front of a camera. And he's not good at conveying like thoughts or ideas or stringing words together. Like, is he good like in Spanish? Is he great? Is he like fucking Brian Gumble in Spanish? You know what I mean? When he's
right.
Spanish, is he like, you know? Because like Brian Gumble, when you hear him speak, he's on Real Sports. He knocks it out of the ballpark. Shit. I don't know. It fucking pisses me off that you see this guy's 29 years old. He's on fucking ESPN. Monday Night Football, and he shits the bed. And because what's even weird, I mean, he's gonna get gigs probably. He'll probably get gigs. He'll get another shot. He'll get another fucking shot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No. Is race car Judge stop? Yes, Aaron Judge sucks. The Yankees are the best. How about the Cleveland Indians, by the way, winning 20
in a row?
I don't know what time it is now, but I guess they're playing. Did they win 21 yet or no?
And the Dodgers finally won a game. They forgot what it was like to win.
Yeah.
It's all shades of weird.
Did you listen to the Kirk Cameron Irma crap?
I saw it. I saw a little news article about it. That's another weird thing. Unbelievable. Like people, Twitter's great, and at the same time, it's awful because it just opens up all these avenues for people to just post ridiculous things. Oh no, was that on Facebook? It was a Facebook video. Same difference.
It was something. It was
it was one of those social media outlets.
I think I have it here. Let me play it. Oh, there we go.
Such a great time this weekend. It's coming up on the weekend. Such a great time.
All right, here he's at like the airport in like Fort Lauderdale or something, and he went to some freaking Christianity thing or hung out with a bunch of Christian people, did all like Christian stuff. And all right, Kurt goes on to say that hurricanes are sent by God for people to feel humility, awe, and repentance. All right.
This last couple of days, I've been hanging out at an award show for Christian music radio, and Danny Goki, I got to meet him last night.
Sounds like a real hoot. We should get on that station, Rock.
Right.
Yeah. This whole time, Rock and I have been striving to do mornings on some Christian radio station.
I've been wanting to meet him for a while. Zach Williams was there, Mercy Me. I got to host the award program, and it was just a really cool night. I got to meet Phil Wickham, and I had a thought this morning as I leave Florida. Everyone's trying to leave Florida right now. Walmart is being emptied of its shelves of water and canned food because Irma is on its way.
Do you remember we interviewed, I don't give a fuck really what this guy's saying, we'll get to it. But do you remember we interviewed the girl who played his girlfriend in Growing Pains?
Yes, that's right. What was her name?
Yeah.
McCullough, something like that?
Julie McCullough? Is that right?
Yeah, there you go.
Is that it?
Yeah. It took both of us to figure it out, but we did it.
Julie McCullough. Yeah, we interviewed the girl who played Mike Seaver's girlfriend in Growing Pains. This toolbox.
And a friend of mine, Jay Younts, pointed out something really insightful, and I wanted to share it with you this morning.
Great.
Harvey, they say, was a once-in-a-lifetime event because the destruction was unprecedented with that hurricane.
By the way, if I'm in like the terminal there, like waiting for my plane, I see this fucking shithead spew on about this. I'm like, dude, you're talking to your phone for like 20 minutes.
Right.
It's weird. Stop it. Go get a paper. Go fucking grab a coffee. Stop looking at your phone and talking to it like it's another person.
Right.
Stop it. It's not normal.
There's another one coming up that they say is now the largest recorded hurricane on the Atlantic. This is Irma. And the devastation from that, we don't know how much that's going to be. But how should we look at two giant hurricanes coming back to back like this? Should we just do we write them off as coincidence? Do we write it off as a statistical anomaly? Wow, who would have thought? Is it just Mother Nature in a bad mood? I don't know how you think about it, but I think it could be something much more than all of that. I'm going to look here in God's Word and read to you from Job.
All right, and that's when you go. You know, when somebody quotes the Bible in any conversation,
right?
I will tell you, most people go. I don't care. Don't care. See, this guy, I'm all cool, if you want to believe in your religion stuff, but this guy, like, I feel like every thought Kirk has in his head has to be explained by the Bible. You know what I mean? Everything comes in, it's just fucking, like, it's bad shit. Isn't it bad shit, Rock?
It is. No, for sure. And rightfully people are like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? It's just, we don't need it, especially the people going through the hurricane and having to pick up whatever they can in their hands and leave. Is like, you're not helping, Kirk. You're not helping at all.
I got fucking kids. I got a fucking house. I can't get anything ruined, Kirk. Stop with your Bible crap. Shove it up your ass, idiot.
Job 37. God says through Job, he saturates clouds with moisture. He scatters his lightning through them. They swirl about, turning around and around at his direction, accomplishing everything that he commands them over the surface of the inhabited world. He causes this to happen for punishment or to water his land and demonstrate his faithful love. One thing we know about hurricanes and all weather is that this is not Mother Nature in a bad mood. This is a spectacular display of God's immense power.
Oh, shut up.
Great.
All right.
It's wonderful. That's wonderful, Kirk.
What the fuck happened again? This is why you can't be a child actor, man. You just go off the fucking like having fame and like being recognized at such a young age. What do you think, Rock? It drives you bonkers. It
is, yeah. The child celebrities. That's all you hear about is the problems that it raises.
Can somebody name me one famous child actor who has gone on into adulthood and been fine? Name me one.
Oh, Zach Morris.
Who the fuck is Zach Morris?
What? No, that was his name. Was Saved by the Bell. What the fuck's his name?
Oh yeah, but no, he wasn't a child though. He was like a teenager.
Right.
Yeah, and he really wasn't on. I mean, Saved by the Bell was popular, but it wasn't like Growing Pains. It wasn't like For Spoons. It wasn't like
I can't really name.
I really can't name one either. I don't know. Fuck. Shirley Temple. Come on, what year is it? Fuck.
What are we doing? What are we doing here? You're just doing jokes.
Yeah. That was like back in the era of one channel. Oh, here's Virgin Zach. Maybe.
Yo, boy.
What's up, Bible thumper? You're on the air.
Douchebag.
Go ahead. Oh, yeah.
First off, Zach Morris, the dude from Saved by the Bell, Zach Morris, was a kid when the show started. He was 9.
He was.
Thank you, Zach.
Yeah, but my contention is that no one watched Saved by the Bell. It was just a novelty act for after the show went off the air. I watched it too because I love that broad.
Three of them.
What was her name? Amber Thiessen? Kimberly Amber Thiessen?
Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Tiffany.
Yeah. God, the melons.
3 first names.
Remember when she was on 90210 later in life? Boy.
Sure.
Yeah.
She had some aftermarket titties. Go ahead.
Now she does aftermarket titties.
Well, this is how you explain it, Rock. Say you're dating a girl who was born in 1988, right?
Okay.
You go, hey, I got this 1988 bro with aftermarket titties. If she's got fake boobs. That's how you explain her. If you explain that to a guy,
explain it,
he'll know exactly what she looks like. Oh, she's probably hot and she's got fake tits. I know.
Got it.
Perfect. You got yourself a hoo-wah. Right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Second off, this guy is fucking nuts. Because I tuned in and started hearing that, and I was like, this guy's nuts, thinking that because guaranteed the next thing that's going to come out of his mouth saying that people shouldn't worry, put their hand in God and trust he's not going to do anything bad. He's like, God does one thing. Mother Nature does a complete different thing.
Yeah.
A hurricane isn't going to stop just because you believe in God.
Right.
Yeah, no, he's absolutely cuckoo. He's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yeah. I'm a firm believer in everything in moderation. And that includes everything, Rock. I'm not going to say the big, but
sex.
Sometimes you can put down the Bible and pick up a fucking newspaper and go, hey, this is just as good. You know? Fuck Christ, I could grab any New York Post at any day of the week and just keep it and just keep referring back to it every time I find crisis in life. You know?
Right.
What's the difference? You know, I get into a car accident. All right, I had to go to the car accident section in the New York Post that day. There was an accident on the LIE on fucking September 13th, 2017. In that accident, I'll find some fucking meaning in whatever the person wrote in the article. Christ, people are nuts. Get out, live life, have your own thoughts. I don't get it. I don't get it, Rock.
There is a difference between his type of Christianity and most people's type of Christianity. Like
you explain this, hot shot.
Explain it.
All right.
Explain it, hot shot. Explain it, hot shot. Go ahead.
He's the type of Christian to even if he gets a flat tire, he's going to pray about it before he does anything. And I mean anything, before he calls AAA, before he breaks out his own jack, before he does anything, he'll pray about it. Me, it's like, I got a flat tire. Oh, that's no problem. Jack. Right. Get it up, change it, done. All right, on my way. Let's go get a new tire.
Like he's the type of fucking religious dude who just refers to the Bible about everything.
Exactly.
I can't imagine he gets much done in life. I mean, how the fuck do you...
Yeah, really?
How the fuck do you... Like, I brushed my teeth and I got a scratch on my back. I should refer to the Bible to see how to itch it. What the fuck? How do you get anything done?
And then that's it. It's like most of those hardcore Bible thumping people are like that. They take it to the T. If they don't pray before they go to bed and they wake up 2:00 in the morning, oh my God, I'm going to hell. Oh Jesus, forgive me. Oh Lord. It's crazy because that's how most of these pure Bible thumpers, people who, and don't get me wrong, I'm Christian. I admit it. I'm proud of it. There's stuff that I do that most people don't. But this is tenfold me compared to them. It's just like, holy cow, I'm the normal one.
Yeah, he's a fucking cuckoo. He's fucking nuts. The guy needs to get out. Guy needs to fucking blow a goon. Fucking wipe the slate clean of his fucking thoughts. The guy needs to be fucking... Maybe he's never been knocked out. Maybe that'll fucking... maybe that'll help him. Ring a bell. Get fucking knocked out. Get tuned up. Christ. Yeah, so that was that. Hurricanes are fucking... shout out to everybody in fucking... Did you see the benefit for Houston last night, Rock?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a solid hour. It's great seeing Cher.
I felt it was kind of like shitty.
It was just an hour?
It was an hour.
Yeah.
I was waiting for this 3-hour bonanza with like Billy Joel coming down. And
well, they couldn't keep pushing back. America's Got Talent, so they had to just fit it in there for that hour.
It was an hour. But they did raise some money for Houston, which was good.
Yeah. Oh, both. No, it was for both. It was for both.
I feel like
I kind of feel bad in a way, and bear with me with what I'm about to say. I feel a little bad for the people of Harvey because they originally had it for Harvey, and then Irma happened, so now they're splitting the proceeds. Obviously, understandably,
like the focus was going to be Harvey, but then it just became Hurricane.
But then Florida's like, we need attention too.
Oh my God! See, if Brock and I were for a famous radio show, that would be the quote that was on the New York Post cover. We need attention too. Radio shock jock makes fun of people in Florida whose houses got damaged during
post on Twitter my resignation.
Right. FBI showing up at your house.
I'm sorry I did that.
I think the biggest question tonight, where was Kanye West at, and what did he have to say?
Yeah, he didn't do anything. Yo, Biebs showed up. I mean, he was like bizarro dude, but he showed up. Good for him. I thought it was great. I mean, I donated. I mean, I didn't donate last night, but I've donated already. You know, I've done my part in helping out because, and that's the thing that I've learned in these recent disasters is people that are sending like teddy bears and food and stuff like that does not help. Just send fucking money, man. Money will help them figure out exactly what they need, from medicine to specific supplies to specific scenarios, because every situation's different, and money is what they need. And you know, we just gotta, if there's anything, it's just we gotta be careful with some of these donation services. Is kind of creepy too, like what they do with the money now. But gotta help out, man. You feel horrible for everyone in Houston and Florida and all the shit they're going through. Right. You know, we kind of experienced it up here with Sandy a few years ago, so had a taste of it, and not compared, but you know, just having a little bit of it. Just understands just how difficult it is, and just trying to make your life through it, and you know, any way you could help out.
Yeah, fuck.
Well, and I mean, here's a great scenario too. A lot of people who do those food and stuff donations, it takes 2 or 3 days to get down there. Where money, it can be done instantaneously.
Exactly.
I got a couple buddies in Texas, and they, you know, a lot of the shelters needed just relief kits where it's like, just go buy a container, fill it with feminine products, deodorant, a blanket, pillow, shampoo, toothbrush, you know, the essential toiletries, and take it down. They were like 2 hours from where the front of it was. They just drove down with like 40 different kits ready to go from other local places and just dropped them off. That was so much faster and easier than anything people from like New York or California can deal with them stuff besides money.
What was he saying, Rock? I totally zoned out.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Long story short,
I know it's better to send money, absolutely, because it's instantaneous. No, I totally agree. Yeah, I mean that's why I said it. Money's way better.
What was the name of that one island that Irma hit right off the bat when she was clocking at 185 mile an hour winds?
Like a Caribbean island?
Yeah, that one.
Barbuda. Everyone learned about Barbuda this week.
I had no idea what the hell fucking Barbuda was, but what a shitty spot for an island. Like it's right in
Wait a minute.
Like, dude, it is the first exit off Hurricane Highway.
It doesn't get hit like that. The Caribbean don't get battered that bad. It's like after the Caribbean is when they kind of get all ramped up.
How does anyone in their right mind? Look where Barbuda is on the fucking map, Rock. And when Africa's, like I said in the past, Africa's churning up those fucking screwballs of hurricanes and just throwing them at the United States. Barbuda is the fucking dude sitting there taking the shots. It's right there. It's right there. Like when they form and they get their strength, you know, when they get to that point, they're spinning.
Oh, here comes Weatherman Kieran.
It's just like, holy shit, another one. It's right there. They literally form over Barbuda.
So they usually get past them, Kieran. Like they're far out, like, or they'll go because a lot of where the wind, the currents are. For the tracks is usually gets them north, or they start forming past those islands.
I don't know. That Barbuda, that thing that's in a bad spot.
St. Martin got hit pretty bad. The Virgin Islands.
Yeah, fucked up.
Zach's Islands got hit pretty bad.
It fucked up that famous airport in St. Martin. It fucked up that famous airport.
Yeah.
185 mile an hour winds. That's crazy. By the way, CNN was getting such a hard on for the
Oh boy, they were just living it up.
Every morning I woke up and heard about Irma. When I came home from work and turned on the CNN again, it's like Irma just escalated. It just got even stronger. And then when they said it's gonna die down to a category 4, they're like, no, she's gonna come back and be a 5 right before she hits Key West. I'm like, relax, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every interview with every meteorologist was like, please tell us it's going to be a 5 before it hits Key West. Please tell us. And luckily it wasn't, but it really did screw up Key West a little bit.
Oh yeah, all the keys. The roads are intact. It's just electricity's out and tons of homes. I mean, gas is a problem right now in the state, and just a lack of electricity, and they're just trying to get the grid back on.
John Kinsella, fucking editorial on Barbuda. They're in a bad spot.
Yeah.
LR editorial. They're in a bad spot. Yeah. And then you know Barbuda's in a bad spot because there's like 1,800 fucking people that live in the entire island.
All right, slow down, because think about it, Kieran. Before this hurricane, did you even know Barbuda existed?
No, because I always thought it was Barbuda.
So wait, slow down. Think about it, Kieran.
Let me answer this. It's my radio show.
Listen.
Let me answer your question. I didn't know Barbuda existed because I didn't think anybody stick a fucking island there. I didn't think there was an island there. That's your answer, and that's a perfect answer.
That's a horrible answer.
I didn't think God, Kirk, would stick an island in the fucking hurricane highway.
So you never heard of it before this hurricane?
Barbuda?
Yeah.
No.
So that means then that says that they haven't gotten hit by many hurricanes, because if they did, you would have heard about it.
I bet you that island's changed names 50 times because
Kieran just stopped. Kieran just tapped out. Now he's just making things up.
I'm not letting you win this, motherfucker. I guarantee you Barbuda's a new name of that island. It was probably called Joey's Island 2 years ago when it got hit by a fucking Hurricane Bob or some crap. Wilma. I guarantee you that island, it's just a new island every fucking couple of years.
It was Tommy's Surf Shack before that.
Barbuda. No one's ever heard of that. Dude, what a bad spot for an island.
What a bad spot. Here, you should go there and be like, listen, this is a bad spot.
I know. By the way, if my radio career becomes any worse, I'm going to end up broadcasting from there. Yeah. I'm the hottest fucking radio show in fucking Barbuda. And guarantee you I couldn't get
people to listen.
I couldn't get all 1,800 people to listen to it.
No.
I'd probably pull like a 2-share. In Barbuda. Barbuda. Blazing hip hop and R&B. Hell yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But imagine what 185. That's a fucking tornado. What is a tornado? Tornadoes are like 220, right? I'm not a meteorologist.
The top tier goes 220 plus. I think it's an F5.
F5 is 220? Is
Something
F5?
like that, yeah.
Rock, can you look that shit up? Rock's looking it up.
I'm looking it up. Let's see. An F5 is 260 to 319.
Holy fuck.
Oh.
All right, so what was Irma at her,
185. But understand this, a tornado is, very small space.
Obviously.
A hurricane goes over hundreds and hundreds of miles.
I know, but the wind speed is what is 185 equivalent to in a tornado? Is that like
F3?
So Irma was a giant F3 in a sense.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. The thing was the size of Texas, and it was an F3. That's amazing.
And it had lightning, which is very rare for hurricanes.
My word. Right? My word. By the way, I saw images of Cuba after Irma hit. They're still driving around those 1957 fucking Ford something.
Yeah, man. They're stuck in a different world. Like, that's whole part of that world, man.
Send them a new car. Somebody send him a new car.
We can't.
I love how it takes a hurricane for Kieran to get learn about these Caribbean islands and different people's lifestyles and.
Yeah. Until Hurricane Irma, I didn't know Cuba was still there.
I thought they just made cigars.
Yeah. Poor Haiti too. Haiti sitting there fucking going, Christ, another fucking hurricane. Here comes another mudslide. Haiti, goddamn, they can't fix that fucking place at all. Where's race car Johnny? Is he not calling in with the fucking?
He can. He says like reception, understandably, is like just piss poor down there right now.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, all the towers are down.
Yeah, everything's just fucked up. I don't know, like, what are people doing? You know, I heard a story today. Like 6 people in like a old age home died because the ACs didn't work, and they just died of like heat exhaustion.
Right.
You know, it's like, what are people doing during this time? Because, like, you know, the disaster part of it aside, like people who could go back to their homes just don't have electricity. Remember we had that big brownout here in the Northeast, and like it was a couple of days where there was like no electricity back in the early like 2003. Do you remember that?
Did you say brownout or blackout?
Yeah, brownout, or was it? Yeah, I guess it was a blackout. A brownout was
what's a brownout?
It's a technical term. The brownout is from.
What is a brownout? I don't know what a brownout is.
I think a brownout happens when it's like an over exertion of the power grid, and a blackout is because of a like, you know, like a storm or something, or technical failure.
What is a brownout, Virgin Zach?
He just he's right. No, but I'm saying I remember the brownout he's talking about.
You don't remember that, Kieran, back in like 2003?
Oh yeah, no, I remember that. It was the blackout, the grid fucking over.
Yeah. All right, so my thing I was trying to get to is like, it's like you couldn't really do much for days. So it's like this for people in Florida could be like a couple weeks. It's like, what do you do? Like literally, what do you do for the couple weeks? You know, can't even go back to go to work? Like, is there work? You know, electricity is needed. Like, what do you? How do you live?
You meet your neighbors. You come together. You go back.
Come together. That's Kieran's way to spend a couple.
Come together. I guess jerk off in the woods. I don't know.
Yeah, you want to know the best thing they can do is just fuck 24/7.
That's
there's gonna be a lot of. Let's see. What's this is what are we in? September. So October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. It's gonna be a lot of June babies in Florida.
A lot of fucking June Irmas. A lot of babies named Irma.
Irma.
I don't know. I've never heard the name Irma.
Karen, what would you do for like 2 weeks without porn?
Jerk off in the woods.
Jerk off to a tree.
Wood porn.
Wood porn.
Wood porn.
Oh, man, that tree kind of looks like a vagina.
Do you think with the amount of porn I've watched in my lifetime, I could think of like a good scene that I remember, but I can't. I can never. I've watched. It's just the fuck. I can't remember what I watched yesterday. I don't know. All I know is I love Alexis, Texas.
Aw.
Oh.
But I don't think we'd ever get along like people.
Why?
Because I think, I'm kind of like reserved. I'm like, I don't need you shaking your ass everywhere we go. Fucking great.
Can you not shake your ass everywhere we go?
I feel like we go to 7-Eleven to get coffee. She's fucking twerking as I'm fucking trying to pull my cup. Like, relax. We don't need to twerk here. We're just getting coffee. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
That's what she does. Just shake her ass all the time. Relax. Can't fucking get along with you. You know, they don't have to be a porn star 24/7.
Right.
Getting coffee. Normal.
Getting coffee. So clearly you played this out in your head, the scenario.
Right. I have, actually. I would date her. Not really, but I don't know. Maybe. Would you date a porn star, Virgin Zach?
Yeah.
Hey, why not?
They're just people like you and me.
Yeah, why not give it a try?
Yeah, they're people like you and me, but, when you date them...
They just have more mileage. Yeah.
No, they're not people like...
Why not?
They are people like you and I, but here's the thing. Like, hey, I met this girl. I'm going out with her. Her name's fucking Sally. And you're telling this to your buddies. Now they have the ability to go watch Sally bang somebody just to see how she is.
Well, you don't tell your friends all that information.
They're gonna find out. And you know those scumbags, they're men. They're gonna go look. You know?
Think of it this way.
And then somebody tells somebody else. Go ahead. It's your radio show. Go ahead.
If she's a 10 out of 10 and they go see that, they're going to be jealous and want to try to get her. That means
right. Then there's my answer. There you go. You just summed it up. I can't. No, you can't. You can't. Sorry, porn star girls.
Aw.
You can't.
You just bummed out so many women. They were ready to call you, Karen.
I know that. I see my fucking. Everybody's trying to slide in my DMs.
Lexi Love was getting on the phone. And...
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so a lot of crazy shit happened when Rock and I were off the air. Oh, here we go. Here's Race Car Johnny. Finally, from the ravaged state of Florida, Race Car Johnny. Hello, Race Car Johnny.
Hey, stepped out of the strip club so I could get a better signal.
Those girls are still on those poles, Hurricane.
Yeah, they got to make that money.
Hey, free Wi-Fi and some titties. Why not,
Give us the latest in Florida. What's happening? How was the storm?
Storm was pretty intense, man. I'll tell you what. It was pretty wild. We got power back yesterday at like 5. I think pretty much the majority of Miami, maybe except for like downtown where it's flooded pretty bad. But the majority of people that I know of, everybody's got power. We had like a mini tornado, like a microburst, they call it, come through our little community, and it fucked every tree up. There's like 99% of the trees are laid over in the houses and shit like that. But not a lot of home damage, just the electricity and, like you guys were talking about, like, what do you do when you don't have all that? I swear to God, the most annoying fucking thing in the world is when
jerking
you don't
off
have
in the woods.
cell, you don't have internet. Well, no, that's why you download it into your computer for times like that.
Oh, listen. Pro tips from Race Car Johnny.
Downloaded. But what sucked is like you go to Facebook hoping your Facebook would repost, and it's the fucking post for the last 4 days. Fucking so I sound so petty, but it's like, fuck, motherfucker, change. Do something else.
That's where the issues are.
Give a shit.
Fuck, motherfucker.
Fuck water. Fuck a generator. It's Facebook posts.
Fuck, man. So we had a guy. So after the storm was done, everybody's outside cleaning up their shit. We stayed at my wife's parents' house, and there was a guy across the street who decided to go up on a ladder with a skill saw, not even a chainsaw, with like a carpenter's skill saw, slipped, fucking sawed himself right across both of his fucking legs.
Holy shit.
Everywhere. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Just, and the thing is the cities and the counties, when this shit happens, man, they're going to come around and take care of all that stuff for you. There's no reason to try and be a fucking hero. But the guy's okay, apparently. But and then the other craziness, I think the worst thing that's happened down here after the storm was the power being out and people not remembering how to use a traffic signal when it's out. In a Camry, rear end a fucking guy in a Camaro because she was going to go straight through the fucking intersection and everybody stopped. We're trying to get to where we go, and you got idiots running around not even paying attention at the streetlights around, just thinking that they can just drive through intersections and shit. So
wait, so John, is a good chunk of the state back having power again?
I believe so. There was something like, I think they said just like Miami alone was like 800,000 were out of power.
Yeah.
And I think as of today, it was under 100,000 already.
Wow. Well, but still 100,000 are out. So
it's done their work. Yeah. But that's just us, like Naples, hometown where I'm from in Naples.
Yeah.
They might not get power back until the end of the month.
Wow. Yeah, man. That's what I was saying before, man. Like, what do you do? Like, how do you... fucking Christ, man, that's rough. That is totally rough. And then, like, I heard about the story. John, did you hear about the story about the family that died from carbon monoxide poisoning because they put the generator in the house?
Oh God, why would you do that?
And and the same thing with like the elderly home.
With the lack of like, what is like, it's like idiocracy. These are like those little moments of idiocracy and just like, what are you doing?
When you find out who's really stupid.
Yeah.
God.
Fitting the herd.
the fucking elderly people thing was just upsetting to see.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Awful. I mean, even the generator, like I feel bad for that family, but like, what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah, man. Fucking just that was when I saw that today. And my wife, she kind of handles investigations on shit like that. So she'll probably be involved with figuring out why that facility didn't have proper shit, you know?
Before the hurricane hit and you were watching the news on CNN or Fox or whatever the hell you watch, and they're talking about Irma as a Category 5, and the news keeps on building it up like it's going to hit as a Category 5. What are you thinking as a Floridian? And, you know, the chances of it hitting Miami were pretty good at the time. What are you thinking? Like, oh, fuck, I'm going to lose my house. What are you thinking?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you're thinking you're going to lose your house. I mean, my house is pretty sturdy. But, you know, I got a family. Actually, we're expecting another baby.
Nice.
Hey, congratulations.
Hey, make it 4. Things about the house, I don't know. It was just let me get my shutters up and just make sure everything's sealed. We went to Naples because we were at one point told it's going to come right through Homestead,
right?
The Homestead. So we went over to Naples. Well, then that turned into no, Naples is going to be the bullseye. So then we came all the way back over to Miami, and we sort of played like cat and mouse with the storm because I mean I don't 100 anything over 120. I don't want no.
Sure.
That
were the roads
as
jammed as they were saying on the news?
Only going north. If you were going like east and west over to Naples, there wasn't any traffic. It's bad for gas down here and food. I went to Publix today, and they were completely out of stock on just about everything. So the gas and the food, that stuff still kind of got to get going a little bit more here. But we were prepared. We had vehicles full of gas. I got like 10 tanks of gas. We got a really awesome generator that plugs into the house.
Nice.
We can run fans and shit like that. But you know, it's just being prepared. The more prepared you are ahead of time for this stuff, the less of a stressful situation it can be, you know?
Sure.
So I think it was just all about, for me, it was just keep the family out of harm's way, and the house comes second. You know, I think, although I'm not a big fan of Governor Rick Scott, he kind of said it best. You know, you can rebuild the houses, you can't rebuild lives.
Right, exactly.
Got to keep us moving, you know.
I'm glad you guys are all safe and, you know, wasn't as bad.
I mean, and we get, you know, I get no football. First weekend of football, and fucking nothing, man.
That's right. Yeah, the Miami-Tampa game got rained out.
Yeah, the Giants lost.
Fucking bullshit. You want to talk about Giancarlo Stanton, Kieran? We can.
No, see, Race Car Johnny.
Sure.
Off the show.
He's on steroids. Can we just accept that?
He's on fucking steroids.
No way.
Yes, he is.
Oh, come on.
Every time Giancarlo Stanton hits a home run, Race Car Johnny texts me the number. He goes, Stanton, 46. Stanton, 7. Stanton, 48. Judge sucks.
Because you're on Judge's dick.
I am not.
Come on.
I am a Yankee
it looks
fan.
like his teeth haven't grown since he was 7.
Aw.
Everything else grew except his teeth were like, fuck this. I'm not doing anything.
Right. But you know Stanton's on steroids. You know he is.
I don't think so.
Oh,
but if he is,
he totally is.
He's juicing. He's juicing hard.
He's totally in a town too. You know what? Now that you say it, he's totally in the town where all the steroids came from for all the
absolutely.
Guys that were
he's in
before.
Fucking Miami, dude. The freaking city was built on cocaine. You can't tell me that guy's not. He is.
It's a hell of a drug.
Yeah. Apparently there was like a song made about. It's
Giancarlo Stanton.
No, it's hold on a second. Let me mute this. There we go. Some sort of meme. Apparently, some reporter during Hurricane Irma, interviewed a dude about why he's outside, and the guy was of let's see, urban
Oh, boy.
scent.
Oh boy.
He said the word
Darn.
evacuation, and he didn't see it.
Yes.
He didn't say it right.
Evacuation?
Some I don't know what he said, but there's a song about it now, apparently. And here it is.
Came out here to experience the weather. Yeah, we heard about all the evacuation going on, 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 evacuation going on.
Kieran, what would we do without Ebonics in this world?
Evacuation, I believe it is. Evacuation. I want to find. Where's the original? Let's see if I can find the original.
Here's the original track.
No, where's the original?
So there's like a single drop on this?
Yeah, no, they made remixes to it. All right, so here's, I guess it's from CBS 4 in, I believe, Florida. Is there a CBS 4 in Florida? I don't know.
Sure.
And this is the guy being interviewed by the lady. And,
listen, if he said evacuation, he's definitely from Miami.
So here we go.
Like, experience the weather. We just came out here to experience the weather. Yeah, we heard about all the evacuation going on, but we just came out here to experience the weather. Evacuation.
You got all the evacuation going on. Evacuation going on.
Why do the reporters always find the most hood-ass ghetto person to go talk to?
I don't, it's the people they got to bring. It's the viewers. They got to get the viewers.
It has to be. They have to look at people and be like, you know what?
That guy's
that guy right there. That guy. That's the guy. Let's go talk to him.
You're right. He's gonna give us gold.
He's gonna give us something. He's got a do-rag on and his hat is tipped sideways and his hat says money on it.
Absolutely.
Let's go talk to him.
I'm gonna talk to that guy about why he's outside in a hurricane. All that evacuation.
I saw that video, and it's like 3 dudes and they're hanging out by an Escalade. They look like they're waiting for their.
Oh yeah.
They look like they're waiting for their hose to show up.
They look like they're slanging rock. And they're like, God damn, this hurricane fucked up our goddamn.
And the white lady that went up there, they were telling that to her in her ear, and she's like, "You motherfuckers, you motherfuckers are gonna make me go talk to this fucking guy."
Still terrified.
Just like the CNN chick. They kept pushing her. Keep talking.
Let's see. Here's the best evacuation hurricane best dance. What is this? I'm just laughing. Whatever. Who cares a crap? No. All right. Well, Irma, luckily you're safe in the house.
Yeah, man. That's huge, man. I'm glad you're safe. You and your family are safe, and congratulations on the new baby coming along.
Thank you. I'm glad I could represent the show on a piece of plywood.
It's right.
We got a hurricane hashtag. It was nice.
You used to do that hurricane thing for us, right? That was like a silly bit we did with you, right?
Porn and watch and do a little evacuation myself.
That's right. That's right.
Later.
Johnny used to do the hurricane reports. I remember that.
That's
Later,
right.
Johnny. He used to do the hurricane reports. I remember that.
Well, thank you, man. It's awesome.
Evacuation going on. By the way, before we get out of here, I've been listening to Cardi B. Remember from the last week?
Oh yeah, have you? That was what I wanted to find out. I mean, I want to know if you figured out like where she lives. No,
but I went deep track, and this is literally.
Yeah, you want to go deep track?
I know deep track. This is 11 seconds of a song called I believe Pop Off.
Okay.
This is 11 seconds of it. This is how it starts off.
And motherfuckers be like, but what type of niggas will wife you? My type of niggas will wife me. The type of niggas that like bitches that pop off and suck dick all day motherfucking long, bitch.
And that's when Kieran said, I'm in love.
Yeah. And then it just breaks into, I was just like, that's amazing. She's just like, just saying she's a complete, I'll just suck a dick anywhere. And that's it. Here's my song.
Now, Kieran, you couldn't date a porn star, but would you date Cardi B?
Yeah, I would, but it's not gonna. I know it's not gonna last. She's gonna kick me out.
But you feel like you could at least give it a try.
I'd give it a shot. I think she would.
Yeah.
I'd be like a novelty to her. You know what I mean?
No, you keep her on the straight and narrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be her yin to her yang.
I don't think I could keep up with her expensive tastes. I'm more like let's go get a burger and a beer type guy. She's like, let's go to fucking Nobu.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
She's like, every time she goes out, she's wearing like all sorts of. She's dressed like a chandelier. You know what I mean? It's expensive. Yeah, fucking expensive. This Cardi B. I don't know if I can keep up with that. Look at him wearing a West Virginia University football T-shirt. This is like my nice clothes. I'm wearing a Yankee hat. Cost $20. This is expensive shit to me. This girl's, Cardi B wears a hat that costs $3,000. She puts her fucking lipstick in a bag that probably costs $5,500.
Right.
I'm like, I can't fucking keep up with that. I'm not popping off.
Maybe she would like that you're keeping it real. Like you're not all about that.
I'm certainly not the type of guy that's gonna wife her.
Why does she not? Maybe she doesn't need that in a guy. Maybe she's like, I take care of my own. She doesn't need you to be fucking.
Well, she's gonna have to, and maybe take care of me anywhere in there.
Yeah.
Right. I like to pop off.
Yeah, I bet you do.
And motherfuckers be like, but what type of niggas will wife you? My type of niggas will wife me. The type of niggas that like bitches that pop off and suck dick all day motherfucking long, bitch.
Well, that's pretty much every guy, don't you think? Type of guy that likes bitches to SD all day motherfucking long.
That's right.
That's most of us. Most of us like that. Not a bad idea for a girl to have that motivation.
Cardi B. Oh my God.
All right, I think it's time to wrap up.
That was it. Yeah, that's how you know it's time to go.
I've been awake.
But I'm glad we got a Cardi B segment in there. I feel like we need to keep it going next week.
We doing Sunday?
I think so. Yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah, we'll get back on a normal track.
Get back on a normal track. I don't even know if we really do a podcast. I don't even know what we do. This is like Rock and I just get on here to Skype.
Yeah, we're just Skyping up.
And we have just expensive microphones and shit.
Yeah, we really
it really went, it's like, yeah. I don't know what. What is podcast?
This is like an advanced Instagram story.
Right. What? Yeah, what? I don't. What is the point
what are we doing?
Dude, what is the point of podcasting anymore?
We're just,
Is it a show? This is not a show. What am I showing? It's just me talking. You know what I mean?
You were showing us talking.
Right, but we can do that anywhere. I don't get why people would watch this. Wow, I just hit something. They don't watch it, Kieran.
I think we had a pretty lively chat room, Kieran, so.
Today we did?
Yeah. There's a bunch of people there.
Yeah. Time to suck dick.
Jason, JJ, John, Media King, Cool Teacher.
Oh.
Who else? Chris, Car Guy. That's Virgin Zach. Ford.
New York hospital. He's listening from a New York hospital room. That's weird. All right. Follow us on Twitter at Lunatic Radio. Find us on Instagram at Lunatic Radio. Be sure to check out the... we can promote that when it comes up. When is that documentary coming out?
Oh, the 30 for 30? November sometime. I don't have the exact date on me.
All right, we'll promote that. Because that's cool. Rock's a filmmaker.
Yeah, working on the Ric Flair 30 for 30 with Rory Karpf.
Rory Karpf.
If you don't know who he is, go to the website and do a search for him. You'll find plenty of shows of him.
Yeah. Word up. Very funny man.
He is. Hilarious.
All
we
right.
watch for the dick jokes and the Tommy references. Yeah, that sounds right.
Tommy! I got a call from Tommy the other day. The actual guy I think about when I do the Tommy character. He called me today. He bitched at me because I stopped doing a certain thing that people like I should be doing. He got mad.
Being funny?
Right.
Entertaining?
It's like, stop. You could bring back the funny. And I was like, I can't, man. I'm on the wagon. I just can't be funny anymore.
By the way, I just for anyone who's gonna listen to this on the audio podcast, Kieran and I were dying when Race Car Johnny said microburst, and we were just trying so hard not to say anything.
Oh God! I had about 50 jerk off lines.
I know.
And I knew you were looking at me in the camera, knowing that I had jerk off jokes to spill out, but he kept on going blah 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 blah, Irma blah blah blah, Miami blah blah. I was like, I got jerk off jokes. I can't get them in. I can't get them in. I want to say the jerk off joke.
So there's a reason to watch, because us biting our tongues to do jerk off jokes.
I was looking at you. I was like, dude, I have them.
I know.
No.
And I kept shaking my head. I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Let the poor guy who just suffered a hurricane talk.
I remember recovering. I'm like, I have a great jerking off in the woods story. I can do this. I can do this line quick. Micro burst all over the trees.
All right.
We have micro bursts out here all the time. At a
Good story.
Yeah. They're not a big deal. All right, here we go. See you people later.
All right. See you all later. Thank you.
Bye. 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 Bye.